Oh, I didn't get in at a third of a penny. Why would I want to get in at 7 cents? Well, let me show you something, and that something is the all-time chart. Avalanche has been on a tear lately, but there are coins in the Avalanche ecosystem that haven't pumped yet. In this video, we're going to explore the undiscovered gems that are in the Avalanche ecosystem. Now, if you look at Avalanche on the 1 month chart or the 1 week, you can see is definitely really hot, looking a little frothy. But if you zoom out, everybody, we're pretty close to this pretty important resistance zone. You can see a lot of action right around here, a lot of action right around here. But if we can blast past this, I'm expecting, a pretty quick run up to around the $50, $60 range. You can see a lot of resistance around that area. But after that, folks, might be the sky's the limit for Avalanche. It topped out around $150 last cycle. Right now, only 27 bucks. But let's get back into the ecosystem here. We need to find some gems. And to find the gems, we're going to go to CoinMarketCap, but we're not going to find the gems in the top 100. We're not even going to find them in the top 500. We're looking at the low cap, risky plays, everybody. So you got to be very, very careful with these. Do a lot of research and just don't put in any more money than you can afford to lose. But when these pop, these are going to pop much, much harder than you're going to see in the top 100. First coin we're going to look at is BENQI, coming in at 531 on the rank. It is pumping today. It is up 13%, but it still only has a $39 million market cap. But the 24-hour volume is looking very, very healthy. So let's check out BENQI. You can see here on the 7-day chart, it looks like it's pulled back, pretty significantly from this 1 penny level, finding a little bit of support. But if we zoom out, this coin starts looking a little bit more bullish. You can see, it reached a little bit higher. It's kind of trading along in this range. But if we keep zooming out, the coin keeps getting more bullish. Now we're at the 1-year chart, and okay, now it looks like we're breaking out of a downtrend. Now it looks like a confirmed uptrend, but I'm not done making this coin look more bullish. If we click on the all-time chart, tell me that one isn't starting to look a little bit more attractive. Now, this is Bitcoin's all-time high right here. Launched with much, much fanfare. But if you look at the price right now, getting in under a penny, this thing was 35, 40 cents, is starting to look pretty attractive. We check out their socials here. You can see this is a staking and lending protocol on Avalanche. So now we're looking at a DeFi play on Avalanche. It's still a little risky, but DeFi is probably going to be a semi-safe sector within this ecosystem. And BENQI just got a very large partnership. They posted this 2 weeks ago, and they partnered with Chainalysis. Chainalysis is a controversial company, but they pump projects, everybody. They're rubbing the shoulders with the VCs. They know who's who. They know what's what within crypto, but it is a little bit centralized for a lot of people's taste. So I understand if you're a little bit hesitant, but VCs are going to flock to this one if this partnership really proves to be something big. So if you like staking, you like playing the DeFi game, I would highly recommend checking out BENQI, everybody. All right, now let's go a little bit further down the list, everybody. We're going to go from 531. We're going to skip up here to 599. And that's Frontier. It's time for us to explore the frontier. Just off that Oregon Trail game, everybody. Frontier on the 7-day chart, you can see you're not exactly buying the top, but you are buying a token, also a little bit inflated. It's up 5% today, but Avalanche at one point was up 20% today. So the whole ecosystem is having a little bit of a pump. But when I look at the 7-day chart, I can see, okay, maybe a little bit of opportunity here. When I click at the month, you can see, all right, now we're kind of trading within this range. I'm feeling a little bit more bullish. I click the 1 year, again, similar to the previous coin, I'm feeling more bullish, maybe a little pennant forming, but wait, when you hit the all-time chart, you can see, okay, there's still a lot of room to the upside here. This would be a 10x at $3.50. If Avalanche blows up, I think a lot of the stronger projects are going to do a lot more than a 10x from these levels. Okay, so this is going to be an Avalanche infrastructure play. If you think Avalanche is going to be a big chain in the future, sure, you can get some Avalanche. You're going to get some good multiples, a 4x, a 10x maybe. But if it is going to be a winner, the other infrastructure plays are going to have a much higher return. They're posting very regularly, and not only that, they're working with the other protocols, making sure you get your airdrop if you got an airdrop. And when you have a wallet maker that's not afraid to pick up the phone of the smaller players, that's when there's a little bit of an advantage, because Ledger, sure, it's a great place to store your Bitcoin, but people might want a wallet that has the DeFi plays, the more degen plays. Frontier is going to be a great, great choice for that. But now it's time to go even further down the list to an even riskier play, but might have a better return. And we're out of the 500s, we're out of the 600s, we're out of the 700s, we are out of the 800s. This coin is number 908. Prosper, $10 million market cap. But look at that volume, $3.8 million for the volume there. It is up as well. It's up 8% today, but it's cooling down from some of this high level earlier today. But there is some risky I do want to point out. You can see the circulating supply. This one has a little bit weaker circulating supply of the coins we looked at previously, 31%. Frontier has a very strong 90%, and BENQI has a pretty strong 58%. Prosper is only 31%, but at this stage in the market, this stage in the cycle, I wouldn't say that's too bad. Now, the 7-day chart, you see a pretty clear uptrend. It looks like, oh, I don't want to buy the top. What am I doing here? But then when you click on the 1 month, you can see, okay, we may be breaking out of this downtrend, moving to the upside. I'm feeling a little bit more bullish. Are we going to see a similar situation? I keep feeling more bullish the more I zoom out. That's where you want to be on the 1 year. Looks like we're finally getting out of this downtrend, but sit down. You got to buckle up for this chart. This is the all-time chart. Look at that all-time chart. Tell me that one doesn't look a little juicy, everybody. This got pretty close to $9. Right now, it's 30 cents. That is a 30x if we hit previous all-time highs. I'm not saying it will, but you can see here, it had a pretty strong 2021 and under a $10 million market cap. You're looking at some pretty good opportunity. But what is Prosper doing? What is Prosper about? You can see here, this is a Dow play and prediction markets as well. So they're going to be working on the tools that's going to make Avalanche a chain that can compete with the strongest L2s and the strong L1s. They want to be able to compete with Matic and Solana and Near and all these other chains. You can see they only have 39,000 followers, but look at this follow right here. They're followed by Sandeep, the founder and CEO of Polygon. I would say that's pretty bullish, and it looks like they might be releasing a Q1 update. They just posted this 16 hours ago. If they get a really good Q1 update, I expect a little bit more attention to go in Prosper's direction here. Will it be prosperous? Only time will tell. But now it is time to look at our final coin, everybody, and this is going to be a risky gaming token. I know a lot of you love the gaming sector, and the gaming token actually isn't listed on Avalanche ecosystem here, so this is kind of a hidden find, everybody, a secret gem, if you will. It wouldn't even be ranked in the top 1,000, everybody. In fact, it wouldn't be in the top 2,000. Talking about Domi Online, and this is rank 2,414, okay? Now we're getting a little bit scary, everybody. But if we look at the 7-day chart, we're going to see a similar story, but buckle up. Okay, there's a roller coaster of emotion about to hit you. On the 7-day, all right, I see an uptrend. You click on the 1 month, okay, I see a little bit of bounce. We have a little bit of upside before we see some serious resistance. But then when you click on the 1 year, you look at this token, you might not want to touch it. You might want to run away from this token. In fact, this price chart looks ugly. Oh, I didn't get in at a third of a penny. Why would I want to get in at 7 cents? Well, let me show you something, and that something is the all-time chart. Now it looks a little bit bullish. So the question is, what made this go from here to there? Is there a little bit of building here? Is there a little bit of a ecosystem brewing in the background? Now you can get this on Avalanche here. You get on BNB Smart Chain, ETH, or Avalanche. And Domi is a MMORPG. If you don't know what that is, think World of Warcraft. That would be the major one. But this one has a very unique thing I've never really seen in a game, at least in Web3 here, where death has severe consequences. And I did a little research in this game. Every time you die in this MMORPG, you lose 5% of your stats. You lose 5% of your XP. So 5% of your progress. And so there's going to be a lot of attention. This might be a fun one to stream. And if it's a fun one to stream, that means it's going to get eyeballs. I would keep an eye out on this one. It's a very, very low market cap. So be very careful, folks. But if you look at that all-time chart, it looks like there could be some move to the upside. So that's our 4 tokens. Let me know what's your favorite Avalanche ecosystem token and what's the next ecosystem we should do a deep dive on. I'm DZ4 Discover Crypto. I'll see you with your Avalanche bags at the top.